Hi, this is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today. I'm in San Jose at the Search Engine Strategies Conference with Karen Crist, who is an expert in search marketing. And we were talking about landing pages, particularly, you used a term which I really thought was interesting. You need to warm them up before you try to sell them. What do you mean by that in this context of landing pages?
Right. If you look at most marketers' paid search programs or search programs, a much higher percent of traffic comes from new visitors than some of their existing or their other marketing programs like email marketing or catalog or some other kind of offline advertisements. And so most of the consumers that are coming to their page have never seen that company's offer before. They really don't understand the overall benefit from buying from their company. And so if you sometimes lead them right into the product page or right into a grid or category page, it's almost too much information, and the messaging behind the company and again the service offering or the product offering gets lost in the pages. Yeah. In those pages.
I know some people, it's a retail site, and a title, a picture, a description, and an order now button.
Right.
But you're saying they don't have the context, they're not quite ready yet.
Right. As direct marketers, most of my clients are, they do want to make the sale right away, and search is great for that. But there are times, especially when the product is pretty complex, that there's a lot to communicate, and there's maybe some, again, benefits around buying specifically from that company. That term, you want to warm them up. You want to be able to communicate clearly what are the benefits, especially if buying from that company, especially if you are in a competitive marketplace, because if you're going there and saying if my prices are the same as my direct competitors, what differentiates that my company? So that's where testing this warming up page would work. So
benefits, not just features.
Right, benefits versus features.
The one company anyway that I love their stuff is Land's End. And you read the descriptions of their products, and they make you feel warm by the time you finish. You know, because they're so descriptive, and they're touching your emotions.
Right.
It's fascinating to someone with a skill to be able to write that kind of copy. and on a cold day, you read that, for this kind of coat, and how it warms you up, and you feel like, there I am.
Obviously that's what happened with Starbucks too. You walk into that, the coffee smell, and if you look at the colors that they use, they're very warm colors, it's a nice environment, and then you're handing over $5 for something that you used to pay $1 for, or less than that. And I think that's a good way to look at some of these pages is, creating that kind of brand equity, which means I want to buy from a company that is like this. This is like me. I like how that way it makes me feel. Then I'll buy the products from them, and it's making them feel comfortable in buying from you.
Well, it's a fascinating thing to make people want to buy when they come to the page, rather than just give them the stark information.
Right.
So it's an art, I'm sure, not just a science, this whole thing.
Right.
Hey, thanks so much for sharing with us. Tell me about your company and what you do.
Bright Cloud Marketing, it's a company that focuses on search services, helping merchants, specifically merchants, in driving traffic to their websites using paid and organic search methods.
Well, thanks so much for sharing with us.
Sure.
This is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today.